BFT103 Business Law and Ethics.
Individual presentation.
Hi madam, I'm Kadashni Krishnan and my metric number is 2012-40283.
What is business ethics?
Business ethics is a form of applied ethics or professional ethics that examine ethical principle and moral or ethical problems that arise in a business environment. It applies to all aspects of business conduct and is relevant to the conduct of individuals and business organizations as a whole.
Why is it important?
Discussion on ethics in business is necessary because business can become unethical and there is a plenty of evidence as in today on unethical corporate practice. Business ethics help us to ensure a good reputation for the company. Not only does it feel good to be a part of a company with a great reputation, but it's great for business. When we have a reputation for consistently being ethical in how we source and build products and treat employees, customers, and the community, more people will want to do business with you.
In the above case, had business ethic has been followed or violated?
In case of India's COVID-19, there were business ethics has been violated because the Indian government has banned vaccine manufacturers from exporting their products to other countries in order to solve their country's shortcomings. These vaccine manufacturers in India are now at risk of facing legal suits for failing to comply with the terms of their contracts. As a result, it shows they had obeyed the contract. The solution to a particular task is to establish that there is a legal contract between the opposing parties, the diplomatic business agreement with other countries. The term of the contract must be clear and defined, and both of the parties should follow it. This is important because immeasurable money can be expected to force an illegal contract or one that does not specify in terms of its terms that the money can accurately determine what each party should do. It would be unfair for the court to force a contract to be made in terms of incomprehensible terms interpreted by the court, because the court could erroneously order what the parties never intended or imagined. To the best of my knowledge, the terms of the agreement, as a general rule, the operation of the agreement must be straightforward and accurate and must be consistent with what the parties are promised. According to my knowledge, in Malaysia, this case can apply in Section 38 of the Contracts Act of 1950, provides that contract parties must make or offer to fulfill their pledges unless such application is provided by law. That the parties to a contract must either perform or offer to perform their respective promises unless such performance has been dispensed with by any law.
Justification and implications of such action, if any.
India's 2021 elections in the midst of the COVID-19 epidemic make the situation even more worse. The second wave had risen faster as a result of Indian political parties holding rallies and campaigns for the upcoming election that could not be properly carried out under the normal COVID-19 procedures. The Indian government has also allowed religious ceremony to be held at that time without proper guidelines for the dissolution of the community. This kind of situation where they do not keep social distance, usually the virus spread very quickly. The Indian crisis has already meant that these exports of the vaccine have been postponed or suspended, leaving many countries at risk of new waves of viruses and perhaps delaying their efforts to return to the business as usual. If India is unable to provide vaccine worldwide, we can expect spillover effect in the form of requiring lockdowns, an increased need for social distancing measures, and a significant decrease in economic activities. Moreover, government have to strict the rules and regulation according to the current situation, like penalties include censure, dismissal from office, permanent disqualification from holding any government position, restitution, decades in jail, and fines of up. In fact, India has the largest population in the world, will have difficulty in treating serious cases of COVID-19 because the country is a lack of facilities, treatment options, and COVID-19 awareness. The only way to control COVID-19 with the vaccine is to increase their immune system. While COVID-19 is highly contagious, we can only prevent it by staying vigilant and aware of all the necessary measures we must take. Government and health authorities can only help provide us with necessary resources to treat the infection, but prevention lies in the hands of the people themselves. The state here has some ways to stay safe and to prevent the spread of coronavirus infection. So firstly, we have to wear mask properly, practice social distancing, and stay at home and go out only in case of emergency.
Conclusion.
In conclusion, due to the second wave, India government had issued a ban on local vaccine manufacturer from exporting its vaccine overseas. This is why India did not follow the business ethics, because they have to handle their own vaccine shortage to their country. These vaccine manufacturers in India are now at risk of facing legal suits for failing comply with the terms of their contracts. As a result, it shows they had obeyed the contract. By this, it may also affect the other country who depend the vaccine from India. Agreement between other countries are a vital part of building relationship and completing business transaction. So, we must follow the agreement with other country. Thank you.